I am going back to chemo on Monday. I just had a week off, so I thought today would be a good day to do a little video about the top 5 positive things that I focus on chemo day. The people. The people are the best. I go for treatments at Ellen Blair Cancer Center in Regina, and the nurses and doctors and receptionists and just the people you encounter are so amazing. And because I go there every week, they're just like family. So when I walk in, they know me by name. They smile. They're always like, "Hey, Leah, how's it going?" You know, they're just so wonderful. They just make it feel like you're going home, kind of, you know. And it took me by surprise because on my last chemo review last week, the doctor asked, like, how did it feel having a week off? And it honestly, I didn't expect my reaction because I said it actually felt weird, like not going, and I actually kind of missed it. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but I think because it does become such an outing, and because you do form such a bond with the nurses and doctors, it's almost like you kind of miss them when you miss a week, because they are so wonderful. And you know, they're just, I guess also because really the only people I get to interact with, again, pandemic, is my husband and like my very close family. So it's very it feels nice because it's like I get to interact with other people and see new faces, and it feels really, really good. So the people are a huge aspect of what makes it so much easier to go in there every week. Getting dressed up. Because I'm not working right now, so I spend a lot of time in, I'm ashamed to say, in sweatpants and sweatshirts, and just kind of wandering around the house and putzing around and doing like yard work and housework. And I don't really have an occasion much to just get all dolled up. So on my chemo days, I like to get my eyebrows on and my eyelashes on and pick a nice wig and, you know, a nice shirt, and I get nice and dressed up, and it just makes me feel happy. It makes me feel like I'm kind of more myself again. I'm starting to do it a little more often, but chemo days are definitely the days where it feels so good to just get all dolled up and actually look kind of human again, and it makes me feel really good. We live out of town, so we live about 2 hours away from where I go for chemo. Because I go for chemo in Regina, we're about 2 hours away, so I love the road trip aspect of it because again, pandemic, we don't really go anywhere, do much together outside of our little area. So I love the little road trip aspect of it with my husband. We get in the car, we stop at like Tim Hortons, and we get breakfast and coffees, and we just turns into a nice little road trip, and we can chit chat and kind of have fun along the way. And I love it. It's like a get out of the house and let's go for a little road trip experience, and it feels really, really good. My post-chemo meal. And my favorite post-chemo meal, my body seems to just crave it when I get out, is a KFC Big Crunch combo. I can wolf that down so fast. It's just something about the mayo and the chicken and the bun that has it's almost got a sweet aspect to it, and it's so good, and I just crave it so bad. And my second favorite meal, I switch between the two, is like DQ chicken strip basket. It's like one of the two. And it just depends which I'm craving more, because if we go to DQ, if it's a nice day, sometimes we will get ourselves a chocolate dip ice cream cone. So there's like a couple different treats, and it just depends which one I'm craving more. But that's one of my like favorite. I maybe should have put that as number one, because it's like just I look forward to it all week. I was like, oh, I get to have my chicken, like I get to have my KFC. So that's like something to look forward to after my treatment is done. Just on chemo days when I can curl up, they have these nice comfy recliners, and you curl up in that recliner and they give you a warm blanket. And I usually color a little bit, while the first few drugs are going through. And then it's just I think you're also surrounded by people who are in the same situation, so you can just completely let yourself go. Doesn't matter if you fall asleep. It doesn't matter if you don't feel great that day. It doesn't matter, and nothing matters. You can just relax. Be your entire whatever, sick or tired or whatever person. So you don't have to be perfectly up and perfectly whatever. You can just sink into your chair, sink into your own little world, and just let everything else fade away. Nothing really matters. It kind of melts, and I can take a little nap, and it's almost like a reboot, because anything that I was stressing about just, I think that's maybe why. It just gives me like a little break from anything that I've got serious anxiety about. So that's my top 5 favorite kind of things. Hey everyone, if you enjoyed my video, tap the like button, and if you want to see more, give the subscribe button a little love too, and I will see you soon.